Hey everyone, it's Theo here, and let's be real. Who hasn't dreamed of landing that perfect English-speaking job? It's a big deal, right? I mean, did you know that almost 1.5 billion people worldwide speak English as a second language? That's huge. And that means mastering English could unlock a world of career opportunities for you. But here's the thing, landing that dream job? It's not always a walk in the park. You've got tons of other qualified people all gunning for the same positions. So, how do you stand out? How do you make sure you're the one they pick? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. In this video, I'm sharing 7 pro tips, the kind I've used myself, to help you absolutely crush it in your job search. We're talking everything from crafting the perfect resume to networking like a pro. From acing those interviews to making sure your online presence is on point. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned professional looking for that next big move, these tips are going to give you a serious edge in this competitive job market. By the end of this video, you'll be crystal clear on exactly what it takes to land your dream English job. Let's do this. One of the biggest mistakes I see people making when applying for English-speaking jobs is using the same generic resume and cover letter for every single application. Let me tell you, that's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's just not going to work. Think about it from the employer's perspective. They're looking for someone who understands their specific needs and can hit the ground running. A generic application screams, "I'm just sending this out to anyone and everyone." Not exactly the message you want to send, right? Here's what you need to do instead. Tailor your application materials to each and every job you apply for. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but trust me, it's worth it. Start by dissecting the job description. What are the key skills and experiences they're looking for? Highlight those phrases, and then weave them into your resume and cover letter. Show the employer that you've taken the time to understand their needs and that your skills directly align with what they're looking for. This is how you grab their attention and show them that you're not just another applicant, you're the perfect fit. Look, networking. It's not just some buzzword people throw around, it's absolutely crucial, especially for English-speaking jobs. Think of it like this. It's not always what you know, but who you know. By building genuine connections with people in your industry, you're opening doors to job opportunities that you might never even hear about otherwise. They're often not even advertised. So how do you actually network effectively? Start by attending industry events, conferences, workshops, seminars. These are gold mines for meeting people in your field. Don't be afraid to strike up conversations, ask questions, and be genuinely interested in what others are doing. Online networking is just as important. Join LinkedIn groups, participate in online forums, and connect with people you admire. The more connections you make, the wider your net casts, and the more likely you are to hear about amazing opportunities. Remember, building relationships takes time, so don't wait until you're desperate for a job to start networking. Make it a habit. You won't regret it. If you found these tips useful, don't forget to like the video. Let's talk about job interviews. This is where you really get to shine, but it can also be nerve-wracking, especially if English isn't your first language. The key to nailing your interview is simple practice. I'm talking serious, dedicated practice. Think of it like training for a marathon. You wouldn't just show up on race day without any preparation, right? Start by researching common interview questions for your industry. Write down your answers and then practice them out loud. Pay attention to your pace, your tone, and your body language. Are you speaking clearly and confidently? Are you making eye contact? These things matter. Even better, record yourself during your practice sessions and then watch the footage back. It can feel awkward at first, but trust me, it's one of the best ways to identify areas where you can improve. Remember, the more you practice, the more confident you'll become, and that confidence will shine through during your actual interview. This one might seem obvious, but it's worth emphasizing. To really excel in an English-speaking job market, you need to have top-notch language skills. And I'm not just talking about knowing basic grammar and vocabulary. You need to be able to communicate clearly, effectively, and with confidence, both in writing and verbally. If you feel like your language skills could use a boost, don't hesitate to invest in yourself. Take an English course, work with a tutor, or dedicate some time each day to self-study. There are tons of resources available online and offline. The more proficient you become in English, the more attractive you'll be to potential employers. Chapter 5. Research the company thoroughly. Before you even think about sending in your application, you need to do your homework. And I'm not talking about just skimming their website. I'm talking about deep dive research. Understand the company's culture, their values, their mission. What are their pain points? What are their goals? Where do they see themselves in the future? Go beyond their website. Check out their social media profiles. Read news articles about them, and even see what their employees are saying about them on sites like Glassdoor. By becoming a mini expert on the company, you'll be able to demonstrate genuine interest and show the employer that you're not just applying for any job. You're applying for this specific job at this specific company. Chapter 6. Maintain a professional online presence. In today's digital age, your online presence is like your digital business card. It's the first impression you make on potential employers, so you better make it a good one. Start with your LinkedIn profile. Make sure it's up-to-date, professional, and showcases your skills and experience in the best possible light. Use a high-quality headshot, write a compelling summary, and highlight your accomplishments. But it's not just about LinkedIn. Employers are increasingly checking out candidates' social media profiles as well. So take a look at your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything that's public-facing. Do they reflect the professional image you want to project? If not, it might be time for a little cleanup. Chapter 7. Seek feedback and improve. Here's the thing about success. It's rarely a straight line. There are going to be bumps along the way, rejections, and moments where you question everything. That's normal. The key is to be open to feedback and use it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Don't be afraid to ask trusted friends, mentors, or even former colleagues to review your application materials and give you honest feedback. Ask them to be brutally honest. You'll be grateful for it in the long run. If you get rejected from a job, don't just brush it off. Consider reaching out to the hiring manager and ask for feedback on your application and interview performance. You might be surprised by what you learn. Outro. Go land that dream job. So there you have it. My 7 pro tips for landing your dream English job. Remember, it takes a combination of hard work, strategy, and yes, a little bit of luck. But if you follow these tips, you'll be well on your way to success. And hey, if you're serious about acing those job interviews, I've got other videos you need to watch on this channel. It's packed with even more tips and tricks to help you really impress those hiring managers. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And be sure to share your own job hunting experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.